It's been a little interesting. Was concerned that she was a little bit wacko. Drill. Hey, how's it going? Welcome to Ohrmundt Simmentals, and we're back at a new week. So it's always nice getting home and starting out with a little bit of exercise. I had to shovel off the concrete pad right in front of the barn. This is so much lower. So today is really nice out. We're in the 40s and all our snow's melting. So the water's melting and it typically will come down, it'll pool up in here. But then it'll come down here. It's kind of found its way right here. And if this is dirty, it'll pool up and then you can see how it starts to run in the barn. So I had to get this all off. And then you want to get down right on the edge of the concrete pad so that it'll run down here. And once it's over there, we don't really care. It'll find its way to the little bit of ditch that we have down there, and as long as it stays out of the barn, as once it gets in the barn, then it really makes a mess. While Dad's hauling manure, he actually noticed on the Mahindra, and we've had this issue before, and this is why we keep the thought of, we have mixed feelings on the Mahindra, because the way the four-wheel drive is, it's an oil bath. Those gears for the four-wheel drive, which, you know, should be nice. But the way there's like a lip, and then it comes into a face, and then that face has, I think there's a pilot, and then that pilot has on the part that rotates, has an O-ring on it. The O-ring goes out, the oil leaks out. So then you got to tear the whole crap apart. This will be the third time we've done it. It's bullshit. Sorry, but it's bullshit. Hey, how's it going? So last night, I didn't record any of it, but it was a little bit of a show. So one of our heifers, the 301, the one with the big gut, so she started calving and she spit the calf out, no problem, easy. And then it was like, okay, what's going on here? Because she's still doing stuff. Well, she had twins. It's been a little interesting. So she is the one that I've been a little concerned with as far as from an attitude standpoint. Definitely is taking on the first calf, and the first calf is sucking. The second calf, I just fed him. He did like a half a bottle. When they're really small, I'd rather feed him a half a bottle now and then another half a bottle or a quarter of a bottle later this evening, and then give him another half a bottle tomorrow. But he ate really good, so we'll just keep an eye on him. He's gotten stepped on a couple times and stuff, but nothing, I don't think anything's broken. His legs seem fine. And last night I did have him in a blanket or a jacket, but I got to give this guy a good hose off outside and inside. But we got these from Genex. This is a small, and we got those a couple of years ago, and we've been really happy with them. We have a couple of mediums. Mediums are the purple ones, right? Yeah, mediums are the purple ones. And then we actually got a couple of larges. We have never put a large jacket on. We've even put jackets on 110-pound calves, and the medium is more than big enough. This little guy was drowning in the small, and I have it cinched up as much as possible. So we'll give this a good clean off. We'll throw a little soap on it, spray it up, scrub it up a little bit, and let it air dry. It'll be fine. Hey, so it's Thursday afternoon. I said yesterday I'd show you the twins. So we got a heifer and a bull. Bull was second. We're still working on him, and Mom. So this is that True Justice heifer that was concerned that she was a little bit wacko. So far she's been okay. A little excitable. She doesn't like to be penned up, that kind of stuff. And then, of course, being a heifer and having twins, that is just not a good recipe for success. I do need to get some regular milk replacer versus colostrum. He's gotten 2 feedings of colostrum already. But what I did have an issue with, though, so this is the same colostrum that we had for like the last 3 years. But for whatever reason, like I went to mix it last night and I didn't really notice it last night. And I looked in the bottle and it didn't mix really well. So what I've got in our bottle is I got a little whisker ball. That I've been using that setup for mixing replacements, I don't know, for like 6 years or something. And it's worked great. I've had no issues until this morning. And it was just, it only mixed like 3/4 of it. And then there was just a lot of like really slimy clumps in it. And I was not happy about that. Bethany is going to go get me some milk replacer, some different stuff from Fleet. Because for whatever stupid reason, I did not get any yet, which was dumb. But she's going to go grab me some from Fleet Farm right after she's done with work in a few minutes. And then we'll have that. I also did order like a little mixer that I can put in my drill. And we'll try that. Well, everybody's fed. We did feed the bull calf, the twin. He wasn't the greatest eating. He sucked down a couple inches. I will feed him again tonight. And the nice thing is she's not giving us any issues when we try and go feed him. Hey, how's it going? Happy Friday. Twins are doing okay. The heifer is definitely doing fine. And the bull calf from the twins, he's doing okay. He's getting better. So this is our newest calf right here. So this one's out of 53. And he has another bull grueler. He's a good size little guy. He might hit 80, but we're going to find out. I did pick something up. Got it shipped and it got here today. But it needs a little bit of work. So this is like an epoxy mixer, but it just hooks onto the drill. That should help. Unfortunately, I have to buzz this diameter down a little bit because it doesn't fit in the bottle. Hopefully that'll help a little bit with mixing that colostrum. The milk replacer that we got, so we've used this stuff before and it's okay. I just had Bethany get the small bag just to get us through the last couple days until we can get to the store. And honestly, we got to take our dog up to Tractor Supply to give him a good bath. Because honestly, for $10 to use their facilities to wash the dog, that's a pretty decent deal. So we're going to go up to Merrill to Tractor Supply tonight, and I'm going to get probably a bag of the Purina stuff. We've used Purina as our milk replacer for the last few years, and they can get them in 25-pound bags. So we're just going to grab a bag of that and be done with it for the year. So this is freed back up again for the next one to calve, and that's probably going to happen this weekend. And if you don't notice, when I'm walking through this section is not made, this section of the barn is made for 5'8" people. 5'10" and up, you're screwed. So you got to always walk like that. And then I can straighten up here. Okay, so twin bull calf. Where did he go? Right here. He ate really, really well. And that's why he's still kind of balling. Because I only gave him a little over half a bottle. I'm going to feed him later on anyways. So I'd rather him be a little bit hungry now, and maybe he'll keep trying on mom, which would be the best. So bull calf from yesterday. So this is another bull ruler, and we must be spoiled by the first really small calves because he's only 75 pounds, which honestly is perfect. He is a nice thick little stinker. And then the mom of the twins, our True Justice, that I'm a little bit worried about her attitude. She's been okay. We think just a combination of everything. She's 1, a heifer. 2, she had twins, which, twins for cows is even, kind of a shock to them mentally. So you combine those two things, you know, and then we kind of throw them in the barn. We throw them a little smaller pen. That gets them excited. So we're not gonna pass any judgments on her yet. So she's, you know, she kind of struggling taking care of the little bull calf. Yeah, a little bit, but she's doing a nice job with the little heifer. So we've had a few calves this week. We had one last week, late last week. So we're kind of off and going. We got a couple of cows out there that are starting to get kind of close to some of their due dates, and it looks like they're starting to bag a little bit. All right, we'll call this the end of the week, end of the video. Hope you guys have a happy Friday. Please comment, like, subscribe. Keep those comments coming. I love them. And thanks for coming along.